forward, and then back. Forward and back. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to this, Queensland, Australia, and an INMOTION V11 electric unicycle. This is just a casual roll. I've been stuck in the house, it's been raining, and I was just hanging to get back out on my wheel, see if it was making any noises. I put it through some floods recently. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I was like on the way home and it was just bucketing down, and there was, you know, my local track was all flooded over, but you know, the V11 got me home, got me where I needed to go. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, so far no sign of noises. I gave it a good clean up today. I was stuck in the rain and I was just all day wanted to get out and go, but it just kept raining. That weather just holds you off sometimes. So while it was while the weather was poor, I decided to clean up the wheel. You know, it looked after me and got me home. So I thought that I would love it back and give it a nice brush over and a nice clean and a bit of a lube. Got those sliders, so I ran a bit of footage, showed you there. I used a bit of yoga mat. I wasn't sure how this would hold up, but on the bottom of the INMOTION sliders you get these red nuts that kind of screw in, and you know, the problem I was looking at was if you hit a rock, they could get wedged, forced on up, stuck, and you might not be able to get them out, but you still want to protect your valves that are inside. So I used a bit of yoga mat. Just thinking if I could just put something that's soft and rubbery, it would take the impact without, you know, smashing up inside there, and something soft that I could remove. Now I tried a bit of yoga mat and just twisted it up into the hole, and that seemed to work. Yeah, so yeah, I just popped that up into the, squeezed that up inside the chamber, and that's held there for weeks. And you've seen all the things I've been doing, so it held up really well. I used a bit of chain lubricant on the sliders, and that's amazing. I can feel that, you know. I think if you love your wheel, it loves you back, and it seems to be responding and feeling really nice at the moment. So I'll just go through my settings. You know, I popped also popped a couple of extensions on the top chamber to make it a bit easier, and they just tuck in away out of the way. All these little things just make it a bit easier to keep your maintenance up and keep an eye on your wheel. And on the top chambers I've got 75 psi. On the lower chambers I've got 150 psi. And in my tyre, not 100, I've got 45 psi in my tyre. You know, I think I mentioned, especially in the wet, it's still really wet roads at the moment, so you want to make sure you get all that lubricant off and don't drip it down onto your tyre, or else that's going to cause you an issue. Yeah, so I'm going to try to head in towards the city. Don't know if I'll get all the way. There is usually a group ride on tonight, so I'm not sure if that's happening, but I'll go and have a look anyway. But anyway, hey, thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm forward and back, and you know, just electric wheeling to show you what it's like. Just good to get out of the house if you're tucked up in the weather. And, you know, sometimes you just get a little stir crazy. I might talk about the BEGODE Master and what I saw Andrew recently, a gentleman called Andrew, who, you know, he was on Jimmy Chang's channel. He's a really, you know, good rider, nice helmet. That Predator helmet looks the go, doesn't it? Yeah, anyway, that's yeah, so Jimmy Chang's channel, they were out just using the BEGODE, having a bit of fun, as you would, but you know, unfortunately Andrew just pushed it a little bit too far and, you know, pushed it on past the beeps, and that caused a decent crash, you know. So he was going at speeds, it was, I think they said about 45 miles per hour, which they couldn't really judge because the app wasn't running at the time, but, you know, good luck Andrew. That was like, damn man, that was a big crash. And I get it, you know, you're pushing these wheels and you are just, I understand trying to ride the beeps, you know. Yeah, these new wheels, you want to test them out, and thank you, you know, for being that guinea pig. I also would have thought you could kind of get away with, you know, I think 45 miles is about 74 kilometers per hour. And I don't know if you saw on my KINGSOng test, that was just a really quick test. And I felt okay to head up to that speed, and you know, it did okay. I didn't maintain that speed for very long, not at all, but it did the job. Yeah, I don't know, you know, 60% battery on that BEGODE when it took a crash, and damn, you know, first of all, lucky to walk away from that, and there was some bruising, and I saw the abrasion. The next day is going to be pretty sore, and then, you know, you find that there's all these spots that you didn't even realize you twisted up in the crash. You just get a bit stiff and sore. You want to watch your neck, you know, when everyone knows that. Yeah, and you just got to gear up. I've got my gear on. Today I've got the LEATT 3DF 6.0 elbow guards, Alpinestars Gloves, which have a really nice protective full finger and knuckle protection. I don't have wrist guards because I can't wear them with the gloves, and you know, I'll try to just fall the right way, which is part of it too, and I'll try not to fall actually. Okay, this was all under yesterday, I couldn't get through, so I'm glad it's all gone down a little bit. Still really wet though. I might make for a nice video, a bit of nice footage. Same old place, I'm sorry, couldn't get out much. I've got plans to go to other places. I'm sure if you stick by me, stick with the channel, we'll get to some nice places soon, especially with the KINGSONG S22 on the way. I do plan to get out to a few trails and a few nicer off-road spots. Just got to get the time, and busy for me at the moment. I've got a lot on, but really still enjoying putting these out. It's become quite the addiction, and you know, I hope that you're enjoying each one. I'll try to keep it topical with things that are going on in the electric world, and also add some footage and a couple of nice tunes. A good way to just grab a coffee, sit back, enjoy the ride. I'm forward and back, and let's get moving. Hopefully get a nice sunset. Thanks for coming to my channel. This is a nice way to spend the afternoon. Again, another time out on my wheel, another time. It's just so much fun. Looks like it's going to be a nice sunset too. So lucky me, lucky you, lucky everybody. There's a few people out and about. Everyone's just keen to get out after the rain recently. Yeah, so there's lots of people out and about gotta slow down and commute responsibly. Pick your spots and get around people. Watch out for little dogs, little kids. You know, the usual stuff. You see it in all my videos. If it's the first time here, hey, welcome. Thanks for coming and taking a look. This is what it's like to get out of the house and enjoy yourself. So yeah, look, I don't put a full lean down. I don't try to just go out of my way to get as much angle as I can. I sort of wave into the wheel, you know, a bit of a push and a bit more of a push. Yeah, well, I've had a bunch of fun. I'm gonna go over the bridge. Where's the bridge? Back that way? Yeah, not sure. I must be back that way. Oh yeah, I can cross. Yeah, I'm going to head over to the Wheel of Brisbane. I think there was a meet due to be on. I don't think I can hang around tonight, but I'll roll past and say hello if it's on. Yeah, that's where I need to be. I got lost. I went too far along the path. I followed the path, my child. Oh, so the emotion's feeling really good. I can feel that. I don't know, can you see that? That's really cushy for me, bouncy, 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 and I've got it set. It's really nice. Feels good. How many times did I just say that? I guess I'm really trying to enforce the point. Oh, glass. Watch out for sharp glass on your wheel. So it does make me want to look for things just to jump and pop off when I've got the wheel feeling that nice. I took my little jump pads off when I gave it a clean, so they're off. I need to get some good ones. You know, I reached out to this place on AliExpress and said, oh, look, I've got 100 subscribers now. Check me out. I'm forward and back. 100 subscribers. And said, look, you know, don't you know who I am, first of all? No, I think they didn't even respond for a little while. But then not too long, I emailed back saying, don't you know who I am? Well... Yeah, so not long after that I emailed them and again and said, don't you know who I am? You know, the second email I said, you know, I'm not sure who was working yesterday, but clearly they missed the emails, so don't you know who I am? Anyway, so I emailed them and I asked if I could test out one of their jump pads that they had, and yeah, I reminded them, of course, you know, that I'm forward and back and I've got 100 subscribers. And then they said that's not enough subscribers, forward and back. No, not at all. Cool though, they said. We like you and please email us more times. But next time wait till you've got heaps more subscribers and we might give you some stuff. This is pretty. Kids everywhere. But look at this. This is like beautiful nice. Beautiful nice river evening roll. Speaking of rolls, I'm really hungry. I didn't eat and I've got a juicy steak. Australian beef steak, crocodile steak. I'm eating an emu. Yeah, tonight we're doing drop bear steaks and they're delicious. We smother them in Vegemite and then put a lamington on top. We call it a veggie drop lamb. Well, it's a drop bear slice. You take the rump of a drop bear and then you marinate that in Vegemite for 24 hours and then you just roll it all in coconut like a lamington. okay, I'm just gonna head back home, I think. As cool as this was. Hey, yeah, cool, thanks for watching my video. Again, I'm forward and back. So many people, this is like a game. Okay, this is, have you ever played that game called Froggo? Yeah, in Australia we call it Crocker. No we don't, shut up. Shut up, you idiot. No one's got time for your jokes tonight. People think you're weird, dude. So I've got some new stuff to review, some LEATT body armor. And I've got the new setup for my new helmet so I can move the audio across and start using the LEATT 7.5 helmet a little bit more. Plus, I've got the KINGSONG S22 on the way. That's cool. Don't know when, but soon. It's worth waiting for. I'll do stuff with it. It'll be funny. Whoa, watch out, little kid. I didn't see a little kid there. You shouldn't just let your little kid walk. I don't know, maybe you should. Keep your eyes in your head, forward and back. Keep your eyes in your head. You just got to keep yourself, look around. Learn to flick your head. That's another reason I do like this TSG helmet. It's just got better vision, so I don't have to flick my head as far. Just a little flick and I can see all the way around behind me. And on the LEATT I definitely had to do, a little bit more flicky. So, there's the EUCist. Looks pretty serious. Maybe he's off to the meet too, but didn't see that it's on. Maybe I was just really early. But anyway, I haven't got time tonight, I'm really sorry. Got all these paintings to get done. I'm an art student and I need to get the oils drying. Twiddly-dee, twiddly-dum. Off we go to paint a thumb. I'm not really painting a thumb. Okay, we'll go this way. Oh, no, you're right. Thank you. Diddly-dee, diddly-dim. Anyway, I'm going to go home and have a steak. Yum. So, yeah, I think it's just good to learn to roll slowly and learn to look around you while you're rolling and be aware of your surroundings. You want to look forward and back, and then look forward and then back. Forward and back. I might even turn the cameras off because I'm in that kind of mood where I just want to put the music on and dance my way home. And I don't want any of you to see that. This has been another epic adventures of forward and back and the electric unicycle. Similar to James and the Giant Peach, except there's no food in this. I don't know, did James eat the peach? Why did he have a giant peach? I've got a giant ass. I guess it's similar in that way. We could call it forward and back and the giant ass. Oh, that suspension is really good. So, look, I'm not sure if chain lube is the right thing to use. I read the instructions and it said that it gives me +1 horsepower. So I took a photo of that to prove to you that it's worthwhile. I mean, from my end, anything that's going to give you +1 horsepower is really, really worthwhile adding to anything. So I actually sprayed some under my arms. I sprayed some around some other places too, to be honest. Don't mind the power of horses. Hey, they used to call me Horse back in the locker room. Yep, that's where we went. It took us a whole video to go from there to there. Anyway, I'm gonna whinny off out of here. No. You gotta keep them separated. I'm gonna go. Yeah, use lubricant, clean your stuff. Keep an eye on your pressures and your tyres. If your wheel gets wet, clean it up. And you know what? Let's just report on those bearings. It sat for a day or two after I went through the rain, and I think that's enough time for it to start to build up a little bit of a scrape. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being premature, horse. That's what they used to say in the locker room. Thanks for watching my videos. Again, I am forward and back from Brisbane, Australia, and I'm just rolling backwards and forwards on this bridge for the rest of the night. I still can't go backwards. You know, one of these days, what if it was right now? Nearly was. Yeah, someone could come, so don't do that. Hang on, I want to try that again. Oh no, that felt good though. As I say, it's been a while, all the suspension's even, so maybe we will try it again. You just got to get yourself even and then go for it. A little bit. Anyway, let's not crash and fall off the bridge. See yous next time. Bye for now.